All right, let me just get straight to it. There is nothing at this point when you look at the quarterback position for the Atlanta Falcons that says that we have hope. Kirk Cousins has been absolutely atrocious, and it's not getting any better. You played the Las Vegas Raiders tonight, and granted that the Atlanta Falcons won 15-9, it's unacceptable. You had 168 yards rushing. Bijan Robinson, 125 yards, absolutely no touchdowns, okay? No touchdowns. 125 yards, and you still didn't score a touchdown. Not good at all. Kirk Cousins threw 11 of 17, okay? 11 and 17. This team in the the Las Vegas Raiders, these guys have given up 28 points a game. Okay, this defense has not been very good. This team has not been very good. And with Max Crosby out of the game, he is done for the most part. And you still found a way to get 3 sacks with this team. Just absolutely bad. What I saw from Kirk Cousins today, and I know we went over in the post-game show, and a lot of people have, doubts on whether or not, is he really done? But I just don't see, when I look at his mechanics, I look at a quarterback that doesn't want to really step. He's not stepping into his throws. He's throwing off that front foot. He's not really throwing off the back foot. I don't like his release. It's so many things when you look at Kirk Cousins that shows you and tells me personally that he is done. Now, does Kirk Cousins have anything left? Can he win a couple of games? Maybe. But with the Atlanta Falcons and the weapons that they have on offense, you got Bijan Robinson, Tyler Allgeier, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Darnell Mooney. These guys are viable options. All right. These are very good players. An offensive line led by Jake Matthews, Bergeron, one of the better centers in the league, and Dahlman, Chris Lindstrom, as well as Caleb McGarrett, a top 5 offensive line in the league, and you cannot find a way to throw the ball for more than 112 yards against the Las Vegas Raiders without one of their better players in the roster and in the game. This is pretty bad. Kirk Cousins is throwing into double coverage, floating the ball in the air. And I just don't like his body language. I don't like his mechanics. I don't like a lot of things that I'm seeing from Kirk Cousins. The numbers. I know Raheem has stated before that you're looking at Kirk Cousins and, it's like, you look at this team and just like, all right, the stats are for loser, but the stats just says a lot right now. And to be honest, you look at the press conference for Raheem, he's beginning to change his tune as far as, Kirk Cousins. Yeah, Kirk Cousins has gotten us to this point where the Atlanta Falcons are really looking at an opportunity to get to the playoffs. Now, they can win the last 3 games or so, a couple of games left. The Falcons can't do that. And they're looking for other teams, the Panthers, Dallas Cowboys, to kind of beat the Bucs, so they'll have they own the tiebreaker over the Buccaneers. So it's still possible that these guys can make a playoffs. But the way that Kirk Cousins is playing right now, is it really worth going and saying that this guy can get you there? I'm not sure. This Atlanta Falcons offense is not getting any better. The Falcons have to find a way to at least make Kirk Cousins above average. Because right now, making way too many mistakes. The Falcons are running the ball well. They're playing pretty good defense in the last few games or so. They're getting after the quarterback. But it's just bad. Kirk Cousins, in my humble opinion, from what I've seen and what I continue to see, I think he's done. The Atlanta Falcons at this point in time, they need to start looking to the future. They need to start planning for the future. A guy like Kirk Cousins, who cannot and will not step up in the pocket, a guy that refuses to move, tonight was god awful. This Raiders team is not good. Now, do they play hard for Antonio Pierce? I do. I do believe so. But it is bad. And when your head coach is no longer saying that Kirk Cousins is that guy for us and Kirk Cousins got us this, the tune is changing just a little bit. Don't expect the Atlanta Falcons to, drop Kirk Cousins as the starter. I think they're going to continue to put. But at this point, his career could very well be over. Maybe just in Atlanta. But from what I'm seeing a quarterback that's physically and mentally defeated. Let me know what you guys think about this particular game. Let me know what you think about Kirk Cousins and whether or not he is done. For what I've seen, Kirk Cousins' career in Atlanta is coming to an end. We will soon see Michael Penix Jr. as the starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. This is just my humble opinion. If you disagree that the Atlanta Falcons should cut or trade Kirk Cousins, leave your comment below. But for me, what I've seen, it's bad. That's all I got to say about that. If you enjoyed this channel, if you enjoyed this Atlanta Falcons team, leave your comment below, man. That's all I got to say about that. Peace. This is your boy Mad Mike, man. Check out the quarterback analysis right here on Mad Mike Sports. Not just Atlanta Falcons content, but I'm going to give takes on every single quarterback that is not only in the NFL, but the college game.